Okay, well, here we are. This is my new thing that I mentioned in the last video. You're gonna have to excuse my grass. We've had about a week of 38s and 40s. It's 40 today, 43 tomorrow. Up here in our little town, it's pretty hot. But yeah, so I know I only just put a video up about how I set up my campsite, but I went and bought a camper trailer on that last trip. Got it second hand from Griffith. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. There's no rips in the canvas or anything. It's, you know, good size. It's a Leisure Matters one, so it's a Chinese built one. Leisure Matters is only active on in Western Australia, in Perth. So you know, it's got the old style tree hitch on it. I put a new jockey wheel on an Alco. Got it from with a solid wheel. I got it from Super Cheap. The guy's done a fair bit of work to it. The toolbox here. So basically in there I've just got a few odds and ends. It's all my power and lighting. Spare mostly in there. The little wind down thing for the stabilizers is there. He initially had two 100 amp hour wet cells just there in battery trays, two battery trays like that. And I've just replaced them with my kick-ass battery box that you've seen a million times on the videos. But what he did do, which was pretty good, he's put one of those Nava fuse blocks in there, and also an isolator switch for the battery, so you can isolate the battery from all the lighting inside and any other extra 12 volt stuff you've got. Except I've run 8mm BNS from here through the bottom underneath. I followed the same cable run as he did, so I can run the fridge. So basically I've removed a couple of things. He had a gas bowl there which I'll never use, so I took that off. Got a water one on this side. Basically I want it so I can just come and set up, plug in an Anderson plug at the front of the car and just drive off. You would have seen that other video of mine where I do the dual battery installation, but I'm just trying to get you out of the sun there because it's pretty bad here. It's bloody so hot. I've got to pack this up now. So I thought I'd do a quick video. Yeah, so all I did was all the extra cable that I had in the tub, I've just run it along the chassis, put a little loop in it, and it's back out just near the trailer plug for the normal trailer electrics. He already had an Anderson plug on here. I've just replaced it, just put an all-weather cover on it, and that's the trailer plug. 750 kilo tear. I'll show you the plate if you can see that. Just make sure it focuses. So yeah, so I've got electric brakes installed on the Ranger. I've got a Tow Pro Elite put on there. Yeah, it cost me about 800 bucks. Cost me about 800, but you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, this is inside. I've just been doing a little bit of work to it. A couple of little things I had to patch just to, I'll turn the video around so you can see my ugly head. Did a little patch there. You can see, just got one of those patch repair kits off eBay. Yeah, just canvas repair kit. Now he's just wired in some LEDs up here, and he's hardwired them in, as you can see, and then there's a 12 volt and a dual USB outlet here. And I've just, the connections were good, but I needed a little bit more cable because when I pulled this up initially, when I pulled that up initially, the wires pulled out, so I just extended it a bit. It's in pretty good nick. The canvas is fine, there's no mould, and it's a huge area for the missus and I. Don't worry about the floor, I'm just about to pack it up. So I'll just show you the kitchen. We'll go back out this way. So basically, you know, all the kick-ass stuff I've been showing you on my other videos. Well, I've still got all that. The solar panel and everything's inside. I had a couple of illuminator. It's obviously the skirt. I had a couple of illuminator lights that I bought from fucking four-wheel. Whoops, I swore again. Four-wheel drive super center. Just going to show you quickly. He's done a cable run to here, which is pretty good actually. You can see in there, there's some switches if you can see them. Where are we? There. One of them's for the water pump. I can't see the screen because of the thing. Oh, there we go. One's for the water pump, bit of focus. There we go. One's for the water pump, one's for these set of lights here. Now he only had a small row of LEDs. So I've basically just rewired that. Oh, one of the little tube things ripped off. I basically just rewired that to a 4-meter illuminator from Super Cheap. You know, it's not Super Cheap, sorry, a 4-wheel drive super center. It's curled up, a little thing, and it basically runs, you know, half the length of the awning when it's up, which is plenty of light. Okay, I better get that hook out. I just saw that it's got to go on the awning. Okay, so I'm just going to pause this, and I'll lift up the back so you can have a look. Focus. Okay, here we go. So I'll basically set it up so I can just focus, Buggy. Thanks. I'll basically just set it up so I can just hook up the car and go. Got my gas bottle in here. It doesn't fit in the 9 kilo ones. It's only a little 4 kilos, so whoop-de-doo. I'll set it up so I can run the fridge from the inside. Now this is when it's connected to a solar panel or the car, it's permanently powered. So it's my kick-ass one, as you know. I've just very roughly stuck a couple of, sorry, dropped you there. Stuck a couple of Super Cheap hook things on, and I've just chucked a bloody old strip around it. Nothing's changed. Same one tub, same little table, same chairs, all that sort of stuff. Now, I want you to have a bit of a look at this. So you can see that there. I've got that distribution panel off eBay. It costs like $90, and I think the postage was free if memory serves. I just eBay searched 12-volt distribution box, and that came up. As Belly, you can see how dry my grass is. It's ridiculous. I can't get it to grow. It's been so hot. Can't get the water up to it.